Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another episode of Overkill Trading. Ladies and gentlemen, we got green dot buy alert signals going off like crazy over here. We're going to cover all these charts today in this episode. I hope you guys are doing well. If we can get this video to 100 likes, I will go ahead and give away $500 worth of Bitcoin over here inside the Discord. All you got to do is smash the like on this YouTube video, show some support, and we will give away $500 worth of Bitcoin if we can get it to 100 likes by next Monday's video. Looking at a chart of Chainlink today, this thing is absolutely ripping off of its buy signal that we got back here on the 13th. This was 2 weeks ago. Okay, that came at about $13 to $14. It's sitting at around 19 right now, and this thing has some room to run. So where we're looking to cash in profits on Chainlink is when the stochastic RSI gets back up here to the white dotted line. Okay, this is our sell target on the trading indicator. You can see the last time we hit was back here in November. That was up here at $16. Okay, the signal came at around, that was 7, 16, that was 100% trade. So what I'm advising you guys to do, I see a lot of people were requesting this today, is to hold. Hold this thing until this stochastic gets back up here to the white dotted line. That is where you want to sell. Where we are looking to sell is either that's the ideal situation, right? We're selling right there at the top, okay, at the top of the wave, okay, and then it went sideways for about 3 months. It went up a little bit, but we're trying to catch the meat of the move, right? When the stochastic is down here on the floor on the weekly, folks, this is when the bottom of the wave is in, right? If we're trading the waves, okay, we want to buy low and sell high. The stochastic RSI is what we pay attention to right there. When we saw Chainlink down here, that's when we started to take a look at it, started to keep an eye on it. Okay, again, the price was down here between $12 and $13. It's sitting at 19 right now. Okay, and it has room to run. It's already up 32% off the bottom. I don't think it's too late to get in on the trade. I think this thing has a few more weeks of upward action. But again, we're not thinking about selling until this stochastic gets back up here to the white dotted line on Chainlink. Beautiful trade there. Congratulations. There is a lot of signals going off right now, folks, and these green dots do not lie. So what I want to do is I want to go through and cover these charts for you guys today. These are the signals over here inside the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, there is a link right here that you can learn about all the tools and stuff that you can get when you become a member. But it is free to join. There's a link in the description and pinned in the comment section below. Yes, you do have to upgrade to get these real-time trade alerts here. And I'm going to show you guys how accurate these dots are today. Again, we got a load of them going off here, folks. We got a bunch of charts to cover. I'm also going to be hitting your guys' chart requests. And we're just going to dive in. Again, if we can get 100 likes on the video, I will gladly give away $500 worth of Bitcoin on next Monday's video. We're dropping videos here on YouTube every single Monday on this channel. So make sure you hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell, never miss a video. All the latest videos are dropped right over here inside the Discord. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these alerts. We got GAL. This looks like a cryptocurrency. Nice green dot showing up. Okay, it went away, but again, the dot or the wave is on the ground there. So this one looks like it wants to blast off. Again, we're trending above our 50-week moving average here. So our level we're playing is boom, right there. Okay, that's our stop loss at about $3. I don't see it breaking $3. Again, we're buying assets that are trending above the light blue line on the trading indicator. That is our 50-week EMA. Okay, our 50-week EMA. You guys hear me talk about this every single time on this channel, but that is our mean. You see this dotted line down here on the cheat sheet? That is our mean. We only want to buy assets when they're trending above it, not below it. Because when they're above it, that means we're trading with the trend. Okay, so this thing is giving you the green dot this week. I think it looks excellent. It's an absolute buy. I'd set a stop loss at $3.50. Again, not looking to sell after we buy until the stochastic comes back up here and hits the white dotted line, or you get a red dot. Ideally, you want it to hit the white dotted line. Okay, the week it hits the white dotted line is normally the top. You can see that was the top right here. May 18th, boom, $5.84. Then it dipped all the way back to 2.5. That was a 50% drop. Okay, so again, selling, not selling until this gets back up here. And the green dot did go away, but that should come back here. GAL looks really good. That's going to go on the looking to buy list this week. If you guys don't know, we follow a list called the Overkill watch list. This is what we're going over today. That is our purple list over here on TradingView. Okay, we have a bunch of names in here as well we'll look at today as well. But we're going to be adding to this. Okay, we're going to be adding to this as we go through these signals today. Okay, so Gal is definitely going on the look into buy list. Again, that signal was called out over here in Overkill Alerts. The next one is going to be Prime. I already took a look at this one this morning. Okay, it looks really good. Again, buy signal this week coming in. Okay, I'd be a buyer this week. And again, not looking to sell till the wave gets back up here to the white dotted line or we get a red dot on the chart. Okay, if you see a red dot, you got to sell. If the stochastic hits the white dotted line, you got to sell, folks. That's all a part of our trading rules. If you guys aren't familiar with our trading rules, we are weekly chart investors. Okay, we're not day traders. We're not looking to make the quick gain. We're trying to make 100, 200, 300% trades. Okay, ideally. Okay, sometimes we'll get 50, sometimes we'll get 60. Okay, but weekly chart. We're not looking at the 1 minute, the 5 minute. That's what makes us different. Okay, and again, we only buy assets that are trending above the 50-week moving average. That is an EMA. Okay, the EMA is classified as an exponential moving average. So if we're using a weekly chart, every single one of these bars is 1 week's worth of price action. We just got a new bar last night. So this is the first bar here. May 27th is when this is being recorded. Okay, May 27th right here. This is the first day of the candle. So this candle is going to move throughout the week. It can go up or down. And when we get these buy signals, okay, the green dots, that is where we like to place our entries. We are entering on the week of the green dot. Okay, when we see the green dot, we buy it that week. Okay, and again, we're not selling then till the stochastic gets back up here to the white dotted line or we close with a red dot. Okay, but again, we want to take our profits when we hit that white dotted line. And we're 4, 5, 6 weeks away, and you're getting the green dot on this thing this week. That one is now on the look into buy list over on the Overkill watch list. And again, we enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. If you guys don't have the trading indicator, you can come over here and click on this. And then there is a link right here where you can actually download all of this and the EMAs that you see, everything you see on my charts. It will load into your TradingView account for you to use. Okay, you'll get the dots on the names. You'll get everything you need in order to start trading with the trading indicator. Okay, and the last rule is don't be greedy. Again, take your profits. Let's take our profits when we get up here. Okay, when we get up in this area, let's take some off the table so we don't have to hold through a downtrend, right? A correction. We want to buy the week of the green dot and sell the second it hits the white dotted line. That is the strategy, folks. It's really that easy. And again, use a stop loss. If you see a red dot come on the chart and we're not up here at the stochastic, if we did not hit the white dotted line, if we get close, right? If you're within inches, right? Seconds. Okay, if you're at 96, you see those numbers on the side of the screen there where it says 98. If you're up in the 90s, okay, you can take profits, folks. You can take profits. Again, we're trying to trade the waves. We want to buy the dips and sell the rips. Buy the dips, sell the rips. And Prime, that's about the rip. Let's actually go through the Overkill watch list real quick just so we can see if we're taking anything out. Again, we got the dot on GRT. That was last week. So our stop loss was at 30. This thing wants more. Okay, look how much room this thing has to go back up there to the white dotted line. That thing's going to run. Okay, that's an absolute buy still this week. Near, it gave you the red dot this week, but I think as long as this thing holds 735, okay, that's last week's doji candle right there. Okay, it's fine. Okay, set a stop loss at 370 on this. If that closes red, you could sell, but again, we got a whole entire week ahead of us. So near could pump here. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the smaller time frame. Near could pump up, and it still looks strong. It's just not as volatile. But look where the stochastic is. Okay, I wouldn't be scared of that red dot if you're going to play this. Okay, set a stop loss. I'm just going to call it at $7. Meaning, if it breaks 7, we're probably going to break down. So stop loss has to be 7 on near, but I'm still going to be a holder or a buyer of that just because of the fact where the stochastic is. I want to be a seller more up in this area. Sometimes these dots will fake us out, and with how many dots we've been getting on these, I mean, look at all these, guys. I mean, look at all these freaking dots here. Okay, there's a ton of them. Okay, a ton of green dots going off right now. So when that happens, that means the market's about ready to rip once you start seeing a bunch of green dots. So I wouldn't be selling near here. I'd be continuing to hold that one. Here's IMX. This is a buy as well. Okay, that looks really, really strong there. Again, green dot came last week. That was called out. That is still a buy and a hold. Okay, I would not be selling that one again until we get back up here on that white dotted line there on IMX. Jasmine looks like it is ready to absolutely skyrocket here. Breaking out here over its support over 3 cents. Okay, I'm looking at 0.024 as a stop loss, but again, I'm not selling till I see a red dot or I get that stochastic up there. If it hits there, like it did here, look, that was the top sideways. Okay, there was the top, came down, It hit the top there. Look at that. Hit the top there at about 3 cents, okay? And then what did it do? It did nothing. The stochastic came back down. So you got the green dot last week. Again, that was the entry. I think Jasmine's about ready to explode, folks. Again, not looking to sell till that stochastic gets back up there to the white dotted line, or we see a red dot on the trading indicator. Solana as well also just looks like it's about ready to rip, folks. We got the green dot a couple weeks ago. Nice green candle to start the week. If that thing breaks out over 187, it's going to moon. Okay, I'm targeting like $300 for Solana on a move. That's about 100% ripper right there. Solana up 5% today, looking good. OP still looking good. That thing had a green dot come last week. Okay, as long as it holds 240. Okay, if you guys don't know what a stop loss is, okay, it's a level that we're bouncing at. Meaning if this is truly the bottom, right? If that was the bottom, that is our level we're playing. Okay? So when I say stop loss, really I just mean you need to sell if it breaks down below that level. Okay? And I think a green dot's going to come on this one this week. I'm going to remain a buyer of OP as well. Okay, again, not looking to sell this thing till the stochastic gets closer to the white dotted line right there. Again, the green dot came and it faded. But I can predict right now that this thing is going to come this week. You'll see that back over here inside of Overkill Alerts. Here's Uniswap, still super bullish on this one. This is another one that gave us the green dot last week. But again, this is a name that was up 46% off of its green dot. So what I like to do when we get the green dot is to get in here to the 4 hour, okay, and play the 4 hour green dots. Okay, I want to play the pullbacks on the lower time frame. Okay, so the 4 hour and the weekly are the two charts I'm really focused on. Okay, and again, the weekly still looks good. Okay, the weekly still looks good. It just needs to break out over 12. I'm going to remain a buyer of Uniswap here. Okay, and if we get a big pullback on the 4 hour, okay, I'd be looking to buy the next green dot on the 4 hour, just like how it came right there. If this thing pulls back to 10, I would absolutely love that, but I'd be a buyer on the next 4 hour green dot on Uniswap. Okay, so again, if we get a big jump like this, we don't necessarily want to buy up 46%. We kind of want it to trickle back down and then bounce, kind of like it did here. Okay, big push up, trickle down, rip. Okay, you do have a green dot though, but again, 46% off of the mean right now. That was a beautiful bounce right off of the mean. But you're literally sitting, 30% off of our mean. That level that I was talking about on the cheat sheet over here. Again, we want to buy above the mean, okay, as close to the mean as possible, not way off of the mean, okay, like a bunch of people were doing right here, Uniswap, okay, up here at $17, meaning you were sitting, what was that, 60% off of the mean? Okay, when you get 60% off of our yearly average price, you're in this territory. This is not where you want to be buying assets, folks. Not where you want to be buying your assets. You want to be buying close to that average. And again, we don't like to buy when the price is trending below the 50-week moving average. Okay, the 50-week moving average is our yearly average price. The average price over 50 weeks. When we're below it, we're in a bear market. When we're above it, we're in a bull market. Okay, and this bull market's just about ready to pop off for Uniswap. This is also an Ethereum name here. So again, I'd be looking at a 4 hour chart here, playing the green dots, adding on the green dots. But I do think Uniswap is going to do the rippity-dippity here. Okay, Uniswap looks good. Here's INJ bouncing very, very nicely here. Okay, look at that. I'm actually going to call this one out for you guys over here. Bouncing hard. Okay, boom. Okay, and again, you guys don't have to be a member to get in the Discord. You just have to be a member to get all the features. It is free to join. There is a link in the description and down in the comment section below. Again, if we can get this video to 100 likes, I will give away $500 worth of Bitcoin over here inside the Discord. We got to get it by next Monday. 100 likes by next Monday, and we'll give away some BTC. But INJ, that thing is bouncing right now, folks. I'd be an absolute buyer of this name right here off of that green dot. Okay, looking really, really good. And again, not looking to sell till the stochastic gets back up here, okay, to that white dotted line. Again, buying the bottom of the wave, okay, the bottom of the wave down here, selling the top of the wave, okay. INJ had a big old rip last time, and it finally came back down to the 50. This is a Solana ecosystem token. This is probably my top buy for the day today. Okay, INJ looks really, really good here. Link, we covered this. This thing's about ready to just rip face. I think that's going to break out over 24 here, and I'm looking for like $30, $40 on Link there, but that's a big, massive breakout there. Okay, big, bullish-looking candle. I think you're going to see Chainlink go insane this week. And again, that signal came back here on the 13th. Okay, we were buying down here in this area between 12 and 13. Okay, and it's just about ready to rip. Here's Sushi also breaking out here. That one wants more as well. Looks good. Matic also giving you the green dot this week. Here's Matic with a signal here. Boom. Okay, we're getting signals everywhere. Matic's looking good. You can move your stop loss up to 69 again. Not looking to sell till the white or till the blue line, right, gets back up and touches the white dotted line. Buying the bottom of the wave, selling the top of the wave here on a weekly chart. It's that simple, folks. Here's Ethereum. Ethereum wants more too. Again, it's got a lot of room to run here. Lots of room to run for ETH. You got a red dot there on the 4-hour though. So again, I'd be managing my entries on it. If this thing pulls back, okay, I don't see a pullback coming. If it pulls back, it's just going to pull back at like 3,700. But this weekly chart is extremely bullish here. And if we break out over 4,100, folks, it's going to get uber bullish. Okay, altcoin season's about to go nuts here, folks, and we're only pointing up right now. I mean, I have never been so bullish on the markets. Okay, here's AVE as well. Big green dot last week again. I'm in here on the 4-hour. If you haven't entered yet, I'm playing the 4-hour. So what you can do is when you get the weekly like this that pops off, right? We get those signals over there in Overkill alerts. Okay, what you can do is get into a 4-hour chart and set you an alert. Okay, I like to do this for the 4-hour. I like to do the big green circle. Okay, big green circle on the 4-hour, and I do it to only once, and then I hit create. And if that comes, if I get the big green dot on my trading indicator, that is where I'll take my position. And a very strong looking chart. Again, I want to buy a big red day. If we get a big red day and a pullback, that's where I want to make my entry. But again, the weekly chart is extremely bullish here. And I'd probably use a stop loss. I want to buy this thing around $100. If I can get that at 100, great. But again, I'm not looking to sell. If you guys entered off the green dot, I'm not looking to sell until we get to that white dotted line up there, or we get a red dot on the chart, whichever one comes first. Here's ENS, another Ethereum name just popped up. Finding some resistance up there at around 30, though. Again, another name I'd probably be in here on the 4-hour. I can get in here. I could set my big green dot alert on the 4-hour chart. If I get the big green dot alert, okay, down here at like 18, I would eat that up. Okay, if we get a big old red day, that'd be beautiful. Okay, but again, I don't like buying assets that are up 79%. Okay, back to what I was saying earlier on the cheat sheet. This thing's at a 37% premium, meaning we're sitting 37% off of our mean. It was a better time to buy ENS right here than it was up here. We can all agree. Because again, it was right on our average price, right on our blue line here. Okay, again, you go to the cheat sheet, the mean, folks, the mean. We want to buy at the average. The average price over a year. 52 weeks in a year, okay, 50-week average is the light blue line right there, okay, and you're sitting 40% off of it right now. So that's like going to the grocery store right now and buying your milk at a 40% premium, okay. Here's ILV, okay, I also like this one as well, but I want to wait on the confirmation of the green dot, okay, just wait on the confirmation of the green dot. I'm going to go ahead and take this one out until we get that green dot confirmation. And INJ, like I said, that is my favorite play right now. Okay, the only two names I'm currently holding are XLM and XRP. Okay, I got a green dot on XRP and a green dot on XLM showing this week. I am fundamentally bullish on both of these names, and I believe they're two of the classiest names that you can get right now. And with these green dots, I'm just extremely bullish. Can I diversify into something like INJ? Absolutely, and I might do that this week. But as of right now, I'm just sitting with bags full of XRP and XLM for this next leg up. Okay, so those are my two positions currently. And again, just green dot there. Okay, this one looks like it wants more. Okay, and again, I'm not looking to sell my positions till the same thing happens, till this stochastic RSI gets back up here at 100, or I get a red dot on the chart. And here's XLM, same kind of thing. Green dot, boom, popping off right there. Not looking to sell till this gets back up here to the white dotted line. Okay, or I get a red dot. Okay, let's look at BTC sitting back over 70K. Would you look at that? Okay, would you look at that, folks? We're back over 70. I said it was going to happen on Sunday. I think I said Saturday or Sunday. It hit about 72 last night and pulled back a little bit. But again, look how much Bitcoin has to run, folks. Okay, when we get the green dot on Bitcoin, that is when we have to take our positions because the rest of the market is about to follow. This is your long signal. Okay, I think Bitcoin's going for 80, 90K right now. Okay, we're not going to look to sell our assets till Bitcoin gets back up here again. The stochastic called the top right here in March. Okay, right there at 73, 74. That was the top. Okay, look where it hit the top there at 11. That was the topping candle right there at 74. Okay, and then it pulled all the way back to 56, and everybody was freaking out. And then we got the green dot last week. Okay, when we see the green dot, we're not scared. We're fully bullish on the market when we get these green dots. Okay, and then when we get the red, that's when we can start to be scared and just sit cash. Okay, but again, once we see the green dot, we got to be bullish. And here's the SPY, SPY. That's a pretty toppy looking candle there. But again, I think we got some room to run up here on 100 for the stocks. I think the stock run's going to continue. I put a stop loss at 520 just to be sure. But that one's got some room to run here, folks. Up about 1% today. So that's the Overkill watch list from last week. I'm still keeping all these names on here. I think Jasmy's probably the second most bullish that I like from a chart perspective. OP looked good. Near looked good. GRT was probably number 3 for me. So let's see what we can add to it here with these signals we got this week. We already covered GAL. Let's look at AVAX. And I will be looking at your guys' chart requests down here in the chart request thread. Okay, I'll be covering all these here today, too, after we get through all these signals as well. So the last one was AVAX. AVAX has a green dot showing here, folks. So AVAX is another big name here, big layer 1 blockchain. Okay, let me go ahead and call this out for you over there in the Discord. Again, you guys never miss a signal if you guys are in the Discord, by the way. And it's $7 a month. The price of one Starbucks coffee today. Okay, you can get access to these alerts that are called out. Okay, it's the first green dot that's came in like 7 weeks on AVAX here, and we're just extremely bullish on the name right now. Just extremely bullish on the name. That one is also going in the look in the buy list there. Boom. Okay, so that one's there. We got the signal. You've seen it here, called out live. Today is May 27th. You got Algorand. Algorand also popping off with a green dot. I like it. So you see how these green dots are coming on smaller candles like this, guys? You see how it's coming on a really small candle there? Let me go back to the log. Okay, that's a really tiny candle. If you look at a candle like ENS, okay, a big fat candle, that's harder for me to buy because, again, it already went 40, 50%. But if we're getting a signal like on Algorand right here, okay, where it's barely taken off 4% up, okay, you got an easy stop loss at 17. So, again, I'd buy right now and not sell till I see a red dot or the stochastic gets back up at 100. I'm a buyer of this thing. That's on the Overkill watch list as well this week. AVAX, we already covered Cody, COTI. Cody giving you the green dot here as well. That one looks like it wants to lift off too. Okay, so again, we're buying, folks. We're buying the week of the green dot. We're taking our positions right here, right now. That one is also on the Overkill watch list. Okay, that one has been added to the Overkill watch list. I'm actually just going to call these out over here inside the Overkill watch list, and I post this watch list after every Monday video. I'll post this watch list over here for you guys. You could actually see last week's right here. Okay, it'll actually pull up, and you can look at it yourself. Okay, you can see the exact names we're talking about in today's episode, and you guys can follow them throughout the week. Set up your own 4-hour chart alerts, and do what you need to do. Okay, but Cody is looking good. Okay, Cody is looking really, really good this week. Super, S-U-P-E-R. Okay, also a green dot there. Again, we're sitting a little bit off of the 50, but again, we got to be bullish on that green dot there. That is now getting added in to the Overkill watch list over here. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, let's put that one on the purple list, and I'll share this list afterwards with you guys. Okay, that's a buy though. Okay, again, not looking to sell till the wave gets back up here. Okay, I don't care what it takes. Okay, and again, you got to sell if you get a red dot too. If we close the week red, you guys saw on near. Okay, you're seeing a red dot right now. But if we close, we don't close this candle until Sunday, meaning that green dot or that red dot is not confirmed, meaning it's not on the chart forever until Monday. So I would wait until that time. If we close red, I would see where we open the week. Okay, I would see where we open the week. But I'm still bullish on near and again. If these markets explode, I think it's just going to go nuts. Okay, so again, it's very important to understand that our sell target is not till this wave gets back up here to the white dotted line, or we get a red dot. Close red, meaning we close the candle red. Meaning on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, if this comes and it's still on the chart, I would take my profits. I would take some out. Okay? I'd really be setting a stop loss at $7 right now is what I'd be doing. Meaning if it breaks down below 7, that level right there that we're getting on the weekly chart, I'd sell it. But again, you got to stay disciplined with your profit taking in your positioning. But overall, I'm still bullish on near. Again, we want to sell when the stochastic is up here at the 100 line there. Okay, I'm still bullish on near though. XLM, we covered that. Okay, again, we got the signal on, I believe it was Sunday. But I think this thing's going to make a move at least back up to 14 here. Nice little trade going on again. Now look at the sell to the stochastic. It's back up there at 100. LTC, and obviously that's a buy. And LTC is going to be a buy this week too. Again, popping off here. I'm going to put a stop loss at 79. But again, we got the buy signal right there on Litecoin. That one's now on the Overkill watch list. We got XLM. We already covered LCX giving a green dot here. LCX giving a green dot, but it faded. So I'm still holding on that one. I don't know. I really want to buy this one closer to like 19. I just don't know enough about the project, but it is trying to curl here. So I'd actually set a more conservative stop loss at 25, but again, that dot did fade. So this is one to pay attention to this week. Let me go ahead and put this back to yellow because this is always going to be our stop loss level, right? Setting a stop loss is part of our rules. Okay, so you're playing a bounce off 25 here off of this signal. But again, the dot did fade away from the chart. That's what I was talking about with the red dot. It could fade away from the chart. Okay, so keep that in mind. LCX, again, I'd like to buy it closer to the blue line down here at 19. AKT given a red dot on the chart this week. Okay, so there's another red dot example right there. If that closes red, I would take profits. But you guys can see, look what happened on AKT back here in July. Okay, you got the red dot. It was a fake out candle. And what they do the very next week, they pumped it up 105%. So how I'm playing this is I'm playing the low. Okay, if I were to play this, I'd play $5. I put $5 as the stop loss because it's sitting at 538. Meaning if it breaks down below 5, I would sell it. Okay, I would sell it. But don't get faked out right here, just in case. Okay, this is a very strong trending stock too, and you got a green candle this week. So see where that one closes. Let's revisit that one this week. But that is that's not on the look at the buy list. Again, I want to buy stuff closer to the 50. You could see a million names that are closer to the 50 right now. You can see GRT, one of the top 3 so far, is like right within the 50 there. You got INJ bouncing right on the 50-week moving average. This is probably my favorite play this week is INJ with a stop loss at 19. Okay, beautiful looking chart there. And Solana gave you the green dot as well. So if Solana goes, INJ is going to go. And INJ is probably my favorite chart so far that we've seen. ABT giving you the red dot on the weekly. See, this is another name. I'm taking, see, the stochastic is pointing up, but you're getting a red dot. These ones are just too confusing for me, man. I don't like to play the names that are 68%. Again, I'm looking for my trade, folks. My trade is when we're bouncing off that 50-week, kind of like INJ is right here, when we're right on the average price, meaning we're right on the mean. Okay, I don't buy everything I see, folks. I want to find reasons not to buy something. And a big reason of not to buying something is when it's way up here off of the stochastic or off of the 50-week moving average, that light blue line. But when we come into it, you can see that's where the big moves happen. Okay, big moves happen when we get the green dots on the 50-week moving average. That is the yearly average price. And INJ just looks really, really bullish, folks. Really, really bullish. ABT's a little too overextended for me. I saw Smartass actually took some profits on that. I think that's a good strategy. Here's PNG giving you the red this week as well. So the level to watch on this is going to be about 40 cents. I'd be, again, in here on the 4-hour, probably managing this one, but that's a nice little bounce there on the 4-hour. You could have got in down here off that green dot at around 46. But again, the weekly, again, just major bull flag here. You're probably going to see one of these big candles here soon. But I'd really just make sure that one holds 40. And again, you got the red dot there. So I'd be careful on that one. Okay, red means down, green means up. As long as the last dot is red, we're going down. And as long as the last dot is green, we're going up. So if a red dot prints and you sell it, okay, you can always get in on the next green dot. That's totally fine. It's totally legal. Okay, and this one's trying to hold on here to 977. But again, red dot on the chart, I don't want to add that to my look at the buy list. INJ we covered, that is a buy. Near is still on the look in the buy list with that red dot. Again, I think it's trying to fake us out here. Okay, I think the next move, the next candle is going to be up, just given where the stochastic is on this one. So I wouldn't be too jumpy on this one just yet. Okay, I'm still a holder at near here. But if it breaks down below, I'm going to call it 725, last week's candle, okay, I'd sell it. Because most likely we will dip down to like $5, and I don't want to I don't want to hold into that. And again, I got to listen to the indicator, folks. These are not my signals. This is AI that's trading for us. Okay, green means up, red means down. Okay, so that's just something to pay attention to. Again, if it closes the week, if it closes Sunday red, I would probably sell it. Okay, and Matic's giving you the green dot. We covered that chart. We got Dogecoin. Let's look at Matic real quick. Again, that one's a buy. Yes, it's below our weekly average, but look how this one trades. It's choppy. Okay, I'm not trading it because of how choppy it is, but a green dot is a buy signal. So the level to watch is 69 there. Again, not looking to sell till that stochastic RSI comes back up here, just like it did right there. Boom. That's where it topped out at 128, and then it sold off. We're looking to sell when that line gets back up there to that white dotted line, and we're buying on these green dots. Matic's looking good. Dogecoin. Dodge is about to pop off, okay, with the green dot here. Easy stop loss level on this one at 15 cents. That's where I'd set my stop. Again, you could be in here on the 4-hour, adding on these green dots if you haven't taken a position, but this one looks like it's ready to blast off here, folks. 15 cents is our stop. Okay, 15 cents is our stop. That looks good. Easy trade set up there. Boom. XRP we covered. I told you guys this is my largest position right now. It's XRP. I like the fundamentals. I like what's going on with it. I saw that they now Coinbase now allows New York to trade on Coinbase, XRP to trade on Coinbase, which opens it up to all the banks there in New York. So I just think there's going to be a lot of money flooding into this asset over the next hopefully weeks to months, but over the next years. I think XRP, every time I get a green dot on the weekly, I want to be buying it. And you're seeing one this week called out right here on XRP. I'm fully bullish on XRP. Otherwise, it wouldn't be my largest position. DOT. Dot also giving you a green dot this week. Let's add that one to the looking to buy list as well. Boom. Okay, we can move our stop loss on this one probably all the way up there to 685. But again, not looking to sell till the stochastic gets back up there. Again, trading the waves, buying the low, selling the highs here, folks. That one looks good. LCX we covered, Dodge we covered, Sushi. Sushi swap. Okay, also looking really bullish. Stop loss at 119 on Sushi for some continuation there. Green dot, we're bullish. Again, not looking to sell till the stochastic gets back up there to 100 or we get a red dot on the trading indicator. This one wants more, and it was all the way up there at $2.25 a couple weeks ago. That could very well break and continue on. That is also an Ethereum blockchain token there. I think it's a layer 2. TRU giving a green dot over here. Okay, giving a buy signal. Bang. Okay, rippity dippity. This was from last week. Okay, 11 cents. Boom. That thing's breaking out, going for the breakout at 20 there. Okay, that thing wants more. Again, not looking to sell it till the stochastic gets back up there at 100. This one definitely wants more. Move your stop loss up to 13. Call it 13.5 there on True. Here's Abe giving a green dot on the weekly. They're all over the place here, folks. Okay, this was another name that jumped 28%. This one's on the list already, but I'm looking to buy the next green dot, the next big green dot on the 4-hour chart. So again, to set those alerts, if you guys have the trading indicator, just come over here and hit Add Alert. Okay, I like to do the big green circles on the 4-hour. Okay, if you get the weekly dot, right, you don't necessarily want to buy a big green candle, right? You want to buy a pullback of that candle because again, this is 1 week's worth of price action. Now, each one of these bars is 1 week. Okay, so this takes 1 week to develop, meaning it's going up and down throughout the week. Okay, that's why you want to get in on a smaller time frame. I want to buy this thing closer to 100. If it pulls back down into 100 and gives me a green dot, that's where we're going to attack. And I got that one on the looking to buy list here, over on the watch list. That was from last week. So again, we want to buy the next green dot on the 4-hour. The 4-hour and the weekly are the ones we are most interested in. Okay, and Cody, we already covered. H-bar gave you the red dot last week. Okay, but again, that one's just still consolidating. The level to watch on that one, stop loss level is going to be 0.099. Okay, I still think that one has some juice in it. We'll see how it ends this week, but 0.099. Again, if this level that we're consolidating on, going sideways on, breaks, we'll probably come down to 8.5 at the worst. Okay, here's another great example of where not to buy on the green dots. Okay, if we get a big fat stick, a big fat green candle, okay, and we get a green dot, they could flush it on you like they did. I know some of you were buying up here at 18 cents because you saw the signal, but you didn't see that it was a big fat candle that you shouldn't have been buying on, up 60%. You want to wait for that pullback. Let's look at the 4-hour on this one. Okay, so this is where I'd be buying here. Again, and I'd be using my stop loss. I wouldn't want it to break 0.099 on H-bar if you're playing it. I'd still be a holder of that name because, again, We're just consolidating right now. I'm a holder with a stop at 0.0, call it 0.098 there on H bar. API 3. Okay, also taking off here. Very nice move on API 3. Okay, looking really good. Move your stop loss up to 27. That's, again, that came last week, so that one's moving up. That one's on the looking to buy list this week. Again, not looking to sell till that stochastic gets back up there at 100. MSOS had the red. DAL had the red. A lot of stocks with red dots. I don't really want to get into those. DJT is one that I want to take a look at, though. Okay, DJT is coming down here. Okay, but the 4 hour, it's trying to consolidate and bounce right there on the 4 hour. So 43.75 is a stop loss on DJT. Okay, but that has a red dot showing up this week. So be careful with that red dot. But again, those could reverse if you get moves to the upside. Okay, again, that's not closed yet. It's just showing up this week. Okay, MSOS was the cannabis ETF we've been watching. Okay, that's back down at 817 right now with the red dot. So if it holds 817, that'd be great. Another name I'd be in here on the daily, okay, or on the 4 hour of the daily, trading this one. It's really trying to hold $8, and it needs to hold $8. It absolutely needs to hold $8 here. Okay, absolutely needs to hold $8. Give me a sec here. Okay, so that's an easy trade right there with a stop loss at 0.0, what is that, 0.082. I just don't like the red on the weekly. Okay, but again, it has these big red candles and then it pumps right back up. So we'll see if cannabis is for real after this week. If it holds on to 802, I actually want to set up a trade on this right now. Okay, I want to set up a trade on this to play here on MSOS. It's going to be a simple stop loss at $8, meaning if it breaks down below 8, right, the trade is off. Okay, let me actually look at I want to look at the 15-minute chart real quick. Okay, we're just consolidating right there. So 8 has to hold here. 8 absolutely has to hold. So that's barely even stop loss there. So let me just go ahead and buy. Sorry, I'm doing this live here so I don't forget. I'm buying some MSOS, and then I'm setting a stop loss, meaning if it breaks down below 802, I'm going to be wrong on this one, but I'm playing on the fact that this is going to pump back up here. Okay. So I just set up a market buy order for that. Oh, the markets aren't even open today. Holy smokes. So I'm going to cancel that order. I'm bullish on MSOS above 8 just because on the daily we're into that 200 week. So I've been bullish on cannabis for a while, ever since that announcement came. But again, you got the red dot showing there. So if I were to play this one again, I would have to have a stop loss at $8. If 8 broke, I'm out. So I got to queue that up for Tuesday. There is no stock market today. Some of these other names, these are just stocks. I'm not really interested in those. Taking a look at those right now. If you guys want me to check those, request them. But DJT is Donald Trump's new media company. He's been pumping up crypto a lot lately too. I'm looking to, that one's on the looking to buy list as well. XRP, we covered Metis, METIS USD. Okay, and let's go back to a weekly here. Okay, again, had a big fat green candle there, 35% up. I'd be in here on the hourly, looking for that big red dot on the hourly. Okay, set an alert for a big red dot on the hourly. All you got to do to set the alerts on the indicator, folks, is right click. Okay, and then I like to use the big green dot on the hourly. Okay, well, after we get the green dot on the weekly, the first thing I have to see before I want to take a position on any asset is a weekly green dot. If it doesn't have the weekly green dot, if the last dot on the weekly is red, I'm not even looking at it. Not even looking to buy it. We got to have this confirmation first. Okay, once we see that, that's when we can take our position. If it's a big fat green candle, I don't get too excited to take a position. If I see a big fat green candle, what I want to do is I want to get in here to the 4 hour, and I want to set a big green dot alert on the 4 hour chart. Meaning when that comes, it's going to email to me, it's going to give me a notification, and I'm going to be able to take a trade. I want to buy it more down here. You see how this green dot came down here? That was at 72. Okay, I don't like buying it up here at 79, so I'd wait on the next one of these on the 4 hour. Why? Because I got the green dot on the weekly, and it's up, so I want to wait till it pulls back a little bit. Maybe down to 69, boom, pull the trigger, rip. But right now, we got to be bullish long term, right? We put in a long trade on this. 57 is our stop loss. So you're risking 35% to the downside here if you're taking a position right now. If you waited and maybe it dropped 15%, then your risk would only be 15%. I hope that makes sense. So the weekly confirmation means go long. We're going long. Okay, but if it's a candle like this, okay, a big fat candle like this, you want to be careful. You want to get into a smaller time frame and trade down here. Okay, you want to buy down here. You could have bought down here back on the 24th. That was after the signal came. Again, we had a little pullback there. Boom, 72. Great, that's at a lower price. Now I can go long. So I'd be doing the same thing here on Metis. I'm still bullish. Okay, that one's going in the look and to buy list because, again, we're green on the weekly, meaning last dot green, we're going up. Last dot red, we're going down. Long-term bullish, I like to buy red days personally. A lot of people are waking up on Monday and seeing these big links up 10%. Now they want to buy link because it's up 10%. You're too late to the party. Should have bought yesterday. Okay, I want to buy red days, folks. I don't get excited about buying on days like these. I'm excited because my positions are going up because I already have positions, right? But when we're up 13, 14, 10, those aren't the days to buy, folks. You want to buy the big red days. So be patient. Okay, be patient. Metis is on the looking to buy list. But again, looking to buy pullbacks. Ethereum, we already covered. AMD was showing a weekly chart, dot on the weekly chart. That's a tech stock there. Okay, nice move there. I traded this one last week for a nice, I think it was like $800-900 profit. But 158 is going to be the stop loss at the bottom of that weekly candle. Again, the stock market is not open today. Closed for Memorial Day. Thank you to all the veterans, everybody watching this who has served. God bless you, and I hope you have a great day with your family. You deserve a day off. Riot also had a green dot there. Okay, so this one's also on the look at the buy list as well. Again, green dot down here. Stop loss is at the bottom of the candle that we're getting the weekly dot on, right? Not looking to sell now till the stochastic gets back up here, or we get a red dot on the chart. That one's also on. That one's on my stock list there. Okay, but Riot should actually go on the look at the buy list. Boom, that's on the orange list as well. Jasmine we covered, IMX we covered, GRT we covered, INJ we covered, GAP, DAPP. Okay, this is an interesting ETF that somebody called out last week. This is they focused on buying like crypto companies, so they're like buying an ETF that invests in crypto companies. Big volume last week with the green dot signal. This one looks really, really good. This one's on the look in the buy list as well. 977 is going to be the stop loss on that one, and that one is looking really good. DPP. ARB. Okay, we had a ton of signals go off last week, folks. We don't normally get this many. This is how you can tell when the market's about ready to turn. But ARB looks good. Again, long on that one as long as the last dot is green. Not looking to sell till the stochastic gets back up there to the white dotted line, or we get a red dot on the chart. Fully bullish on that one. HBAR we covered. VTHOR. VTHOR is given the green dot as well. This is a VeChain altcoin here. I like the bounce here off 0.029. Okay, green dot this week. Just make sure it holds that 0.029 level. We bounced perfectly right off of our 50-week there. That was the EMA. Nice move. Okay, so I'd set a stop loss at 0.029 and go long on this one. Personally, I'd rather play VeChain on this one than its altcoin. And you can see VeChain wants to get going here too. 0.035 up to 0.037. VeChain! Come on, baby! Okay, come on! Okay, VeChain's pumping. Look at that. Bouncing right off the fifth. Ooh, VeChain is extremely, extremely bullish here. Okay, that looks really, really good. I know it doesn't have the green dot yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and add that one to the look in the buy list. Stop loss, 0.032. IMX we covered, and that's it for the signals last week, folks. I'll hit your guys' chart requests real quick. I already got a thread pulled up here. Again, if we can get this video to 100 likes, guys, I will give away $500 worth of Bitcoin on next Monday's video. Make sure you subscribe and smash the bell so you never miss a video. I will gladly give away another $500 worth of Bitcoin if we can get this video to 100 likes by Monday. Okay? If you guys got requests throughout the week, just add them in over here. I'm happy to cover these guys for you guys in these videos. Let's go ahead and get into it. AVAX we covered. That's a buy this week. Again, not looking to sell till the stochastic gets back up here to that white dotted line. Cody, that's on the look in the buy list. If it's on the purple list, it's on the look in the buy list here. Okay, so if you see a purple mark next to it, I think I got two AVAXs over here. I kind of want the USD one. Okay, so if it's on the orange list over here on my screen, that means it's on the look in the buy list. We already covered it. Okay, Cody again, green dot this week. I'm going long. Okay, that's a buy signal right there. Super buy signal right there. Okay, that's a buy signal. Again, not looking to sell till the stochastic gets back up here at 100, or we get the red dot on the chart. Again, guys, if you guys don't have the trading indicator and you guys want it, it's right over here. You can support the channel. You guys can get it for yourselves. There's a lot of ways to use this indicator, but the best way I have found is by following these rules on a weekly chart and being long-term. Okay, we trade a weekly chart because there's the most data in it, meaning it takes 1 week for these candles to develop. Okay, we're not necessarily trading the 5-minute like everyone's trying to teach you on YouTube right now. Okay, the 5-minute chart, you get a bunch of signals all over the place. These weekly signals come. I mean, the last signal was red back in March. Okay, so that was 8, 9, 10 weeks ago, right? 10 weeks ago is when that last dot came. So that's the cycle for our trades. We're looking for trades anywhere from 1 to 3, maybe 5 months at a time. Okay, and when we get these green dots, they're extremely bullish. So Super was a request. I'd be a buyer this week. Mina, same thing. Okay, green dot this week. That's on the look in the buy list as well. Did that get called out over there? Did Mina get called out in the Overkill alerts? M-I-N-A. I don't think it did. Let me go ahead and add this alert for you real quick. I'll go ahead and make sure that gets called out. Again, we get all the signals called out over there in the Discord on the Overkill watch list, the list that we follow. Okay, if it's on the purple list or the red list, those are the names that we follow on this channel. And we call out all of the weekly dot alerts over here inside the Overkill Alerts channel. You do have to be a subscriber to the Discord. You guys can learn more about that by watching this video right here if you're not a member. Literally $7 a month for the most value you'll get out of any other channel, at least when it comes to trading and swing trading, cryptocurrency. I believe we provide a lot of value. We got a great community of about 350 people over here inside the chat. Okay, 350 Spartans over here. I think there's a total of 3,000 people total in the server. But again, if you want to become a member, you guys can learn more about the perks and the benefits over here by watching this quick video. And again, all proceeds support the channel. I would love to do this full time with you guys if I could. But that's just not realistic right now. You know, I have a company. And that's the great thing about it too. You know, trading a weekly chart, you don't have to sit here for 8 hours a day and trade. Okay, you can get on your computer once a week, look at where the charts are, look at the signals here, and just trade, and then live your life normally. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. It's truly a blessing to trade like this and invest like this. Okay, and Matic, this was a request too. I'm a buyer this week. Okay, absolute buyer this week off of the green dot, and looking to sell when that stochastic gets back up there to the white dotted line, or we get a red dot on the chart. But this looks good. Looks like it wants more, guys. This market looks like it wants to explode. Okay, here's Prime. Okay, this was a request here, also a buyer. Again, these 5 requests you guys requested, all on the look in the buy list. So I like the names you guys are looking at right now. And again, I'd be taking my position on Prime right now. I would not be waiting on this candle. Okay, get in, okay, and then sell when that stochastic gets back up there at the white dotted line. Here's QNT, okay, this one's coming around. What I want you to do on this one is I want you to watch 85. Okay, 85 is where we bounce right here, and it's where we bounce right here. So we're trying to bounce again here. As long as 85 holds, it's fine. Okay, personally, I'd like to wait for the green dot just to be absolutely sure on it. Okay, wait for confirmation on that one. Near, I'm still going to be a holder in near. I still think it has room to run even with the red dot. I don't think this one's going to close red this week. Okay, I got a tight stop loss at 720. Call it 720 on the stop loss. Make sure it doesn't break last week's candle, but it looks good. I think you're going to get a pop this week. So I'm going to remain a buyer near this week and stop loss again at about 725. You got Mina popping off. We just set that alert. That was just called out over there in the Discord. So you could see those alerts get called out in real time here, over here. The second they happen, they get called out in Overkill alerts over there. Okay, Gala's bouncing right now off of the 50 as well. Okay, that one looks really good. Green dot will be the confirmation, but I don't think that one's going to break 0.036 there on Gala. Okay, looks good. Algo, green dot, that one's on the look in the buy list. Okay, giving you the buy signal right here at about 19 cents. Again, not looking to sell to the stochastic RSI gets back up here to the white dotted line. Here's TRIAS, also green dot popping off here. This one is not on Coinbase, so I don't have the alerts set up for non-Coinbase alerts. But if you're watching this and you requested this, yes, I'd be buying it right now. Okay, buying it this week right here, right now. Move your stop loss up to, call it 850. Here's DC. This one looks like it wants to pop too. Okay, nice bottom here, bottom there, green dot. Again, looking to sell when the wave gets back up here to the stochastic. Okay, back up to the white dotted line. Lots of room to go on that one. Looks good. Move your stop loss up to point, whatever that name is. This is Dodge Chain. Called Dodge Chain. I would like to know more about this one, actually. So if you guys are a member as well, you get a research tool. Okay, you go /info, and and then the ticker. So I'll type in DC USD Dodge Chain. It'll pull up all the information about the project. You can see it is a 18. What is this, folks? Dodge Chain supercharges Dodge to bring crypto applications like NFTs, games, and DeFi to the Dodge community. It's only an $18 million company at the moment, or a project, so that's super, super small. It's ranked number 1,185, but interesting project here. Okay, interesting project here. I'm going to call this out for you guys over here. Okay, I'll go ahead and post the chart there for you too. Bang, good call out there. Okay, I wish it was on Coinbase, but if you got like, I believe it's on KuCoin, it's on the MEXC Global app, HTC. Okay, that looks good. I'm not going to add it to my list because again, I can't buy it on Coinbase, but that's a bullish signal right there on a very low market cap coin. Here's HNT. Okay, this one got absolutely clobbered, but the true level is 34 or 346, folks. 346. If that comes back down, I'm buying the crap out of the next green dot. That alert is set up. We just haven't got it yet. I'd like to see a bounce off of 350. We did get a green dot on this candle, but like I told you guys, I don't like buying the green dots when we're up 30% on the candle, right? I like to wait for the pullback to come and happen. Up 30% is a big amount, okay? There's got to be profit takers. So there was profit takers, and they shoved it down more. The next green dot, if you bought this thing, just average down on the next green dot. This one's a very, very strong fundamental company. Okay, they have like partnerships with T-Mobile and stuff. So, yeah, wait for the green dot on HNT. File, this one's turning the corner here. I'd buy it this week. Okay, I know you don't got the green dot, but I think that's going to pop up this week or next week. Set a stop loss at 522 on file. That one looks really good. CRV. CRV's got the green dot from last week as well. Okay, that one looks like it wants more too. I don't like the fact that it's stuck in this downtrend though, so I think there's some better names to own than CRV, to be honest with you. Okay, a lot better names to own. I'm not saying this thing can't pop out right now, but again, I like to buy stuff that's in an uptrend, folks. Like an uptrend. Here's Prime. See how strong of an uptrend this is? It's going up, meaning I'm trading with the trend here. You look at a name like CRV, you're trying to buy it, you're trading against the trend. So I want to see a big breakout above it and then a pull back into it. That'll be the buy opportunity. Right now, you're trading against the trend. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. Here's NKN. This one looks good. I don't know much about this one, but it's trying to bounce there at about 9 cents. Okay, no green dot yet, but that looks like it'll probably come this week or next week. Okay, looks good. I'd buy it here. I'd buy NKN. Okay, that'd be anticipating a green dot, but I think I could see it happening as long as we hold on to, I mean, I'd honestly move the stop loss up to about 11 cents. That way you're only risking about 8% to the downside. That's how I'd be playing that one. This one looks like a low cap coin here. Let's look it up here. NKN USD. Okay, another very, very large or a small market cap coin. Is building the largest blockchain for network sharing. Interesting. It's a big claim. It's a real big claim there. Okay, but that was back at $2 back here in May. So I'd be buying it. That's a buy this week. I'll go ahead and add that one to the altcoin watch list or to the look at the buy list. Let's go ahead and set up a alert to show when that happens. I'll make sure that one gets called out for you over there inside the Discord. Boom. Okay, that one looks good. Here's Alibaba. Alibaba. Okay, 4 hours actually bouncing nicely here. Stock market's closed today, but had a big fat red candle last week. That was ugly, but it looks like we're bouncing. Okay, you need to hold on to 77 if this move's going to continue. 77 needs the hold, but it's sitting right on our average here. So you could see some continuation on BABA. I'd set a stop loss at $77. If that breaks, I'd sell it so you don't have to ride the wave down. CRO is going to be one of my favorite plays this week as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add that one to the look at the buy list. Okay, we got an alert set up on that, but Again, a beautiful, beautiful pattern setting up here. You had the big breakout, okay, the pull back into it, the rip. Okay, this is like an example of what a perfect setup looks like on this channel. You have the big breakout, you got the pull back, you got the green dot at or near that our mean, right? Our average price, and then the rip ski. Okay, that went from 7 all the way up to 19. That was almost a 200% move. And now what happened? The stochastic got up there at the white dotted line. You should have been taking profits in this area, and it pulled back from 19 now back to 12. That's a 60% pullback. So that's a big pullback. Where's the stochastic? Stochastic's down here on the floor, folks. Okay, we're looking for a green dot, but I think that thing's coming either this week or next week. I'm an absolute buyer of CRO this week as well. Link, I don't so much want to buy here, folks. I don't want to be a buyer of Link here. Even though I think it could blast off to like $30. Okay, this thing could have a massive move. And if you're going to buy it this week, just make sure you use a stop loss at 1640. Again, our signal came 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, our signal came. Okay, so you're a little late to the party, in my opinion, but it does have room to run. So if you're holding on to Link, I would hold it. And again, not sell till we get closer to this stochastic RSI. I'm looking for like a $30 Link here. $30 to $40 Link. I think it's going to happen, folks. Here's H-bar. H-bar, again, we covered this. Just make sure it holds 9 cents. I don't know. It's just consolidating here. Watch for another big move up. I'd still be a buyer here. Again, if you get a green dot like you did on this week, it's going to blast off there. So I'd buy it and then use a stop loss at 0.09. Again, we're getting consolidation. Consolidation isn't always a bad thing here, folks. If you look at the cheat sheet, okay, consolidation, it means we're going sideways. You just got to watch the level we're consolidating above. So I'm going to put a stop at 0.099. Okay, call it 0.095. If it breaks that, sell it. But hold on to it if it doesn't break that. Here's ENS, another name on the altcoin or on the Overkill watch list. Again, looking to buy on the next green dot on the 4-hour chart. Again, I don't like to buy these big fat green candles. That's a 79% move, folks. 79% up. So I want to wait till it retraces. Okay, wait till it retraces just like we saw on HNT here. Wait for that retracement. Okay, big fat candle up. Wait for the retracement. I'm not saying it has to retrace, but I'm saying if a name is up 79%, if I'm smart money and I have billions of dollars and I just made $700 million, I'm trying to take some profits. You know what I'm saying? But it does have some juice left in the tank, I believe. So that's going to be your call there. I'd probably set a trailing stop loss, but if I'm looking to buy that one, I'm looking to play the 4-hour. I want to set a big green dot alert on the 4-hour chart. Okay, big green. Create that, and then that will notify you. That's where you want to play this one. If you're up 79% and you were holding it down here and you were buying into our mean, I'd take half off. I'd sell half my position and go find something else, like a CRO, right, that's coming back down, that hasn't had that big move yet. Does that make sense? I hope so. God bless y'all, man. God bless the Spartan Army. We're getting after it here, folks. We're on top of the market. We have been for the last 2 years. Okay, if you've been around, you've been around. If you quit, you quit. You're either with it or against it, folks. This strategy works. It works, folks. You just got to stay disciplined. Green means go. Red means stop. Okay? And taking profits when it's necessary. Here's LDO again. I'm not too excited to buy these big fat green candles. Not saying it can't rip, but I'd like to buy it closer to 2. Okay? But it is still a hold. Okay? Until you see a red dot or the stochastic gets back up there, it's a hold. Okay? PayPal, just ugly. Better things to trade. Look at this ugly downtrend. Ugly downtrend. PayPal's garbage. Don't touch it. Go buy Alibaba instead. Velo, this one's coming off the floor here too. Okay, nice setup on this one. There's not a lot of, wow. Not a lot of data on the weekly, but that's a nice pattern forming there. If we can bounce right there at 12 cents, I like this one. Okay, I really like this one here. Okay, that one looks like it wants to pop 12 cents. That thing was all the way up there at 40 cents back here. So Velo, I'm putting that one on the look at the buy list as well. That one looks really good. Look at the 4-hour. 4 hours pointing up. I just make sure it holds 12 cents. It has to hold 12 cents on Velo. Okay, that one looks good. Okay, that one's on the look at the buy list. Here's Pedal. Ugh. Finding some resistance there. It needs to break 7. Needs to break 7 there. Move your stop loss up to $5. Okay, that's where the dot came. I'd be holding off on this one. Don't buy this one. Wait for a green dot on the daily chart, or wait for a big green dot on the 4 hour. This is another one I'd set an alert for a big green dot. That's where I'd enter. But up here, I'd be taking half off if I have a position. Again, you're finding resistance up there, meaning we're having trouble breaking that level. If that level breaks, wonderful. You're going to get a big move higher. Okay, so a breakout over 788 would be extremely bullish. Okay, and again, the stochastic's pointing up. The green dot is green. Okay, but that doesn't mean we have to continue here. We could reverse, but I don't know. Up that much, I have a hard time saying buy that. I want to buy a pullback, a big red dot on the trading indicator. Here's ONDO. Again, pretty high here. Stochastic's getting pretty close. I'd be profit taking on ONDO. Here's Beam, another doji putting in here. No data for me here on Beam. I don't know. Daily's getting up there. Okay, watch for resistance up there at 3-1. Here's OP. I like this one. Look where we're sitting. Right on the mean, folks. Right on the mean. That light blue line on our charts, we're sitting right there. I'm a buyer of OP this week. Okay, true stop loss is down there at $2. That's on the looking to buy list. That next green dot's going to be the signal. We already got it once last week, and then they sold it off. But as long as this thing holds $2, I'm bullish on OP. Here's Adam. Trying to break out here, but again, where are we? We're below the mean. We're below that light blue line. We don't want to buy that. I'd rather buy something like OP than Adam here, folks. Here's Solana. Solana's preparing for a move higher here. Okay, my stop loss on Sol is about 158. That's where we closed the candle last week. That's where we're getting a nice green candle this week. Okay, I think Sol wants more this week. Again, not looking to sell till the stochastic gets back up here at 100. I think I am going to take a position on INJ this week just because of where Solana's at right now. But I'm going to diversify out of XRP a little bit into INJ. I really like that INJ chart this week, folks. You got that nice green dot there. Boom. So if Solana goes, INJ is going to go too. So we'll be watching that one there. BTI. BTI is getting rejected on the 50 here. Not even touching it. JNPR. Okay, this one looks good. Okay, looks like a stock here. I don't know what this is. JNPR. Wow. Okay. It's an $11 billion company. Looks like a pretty big stock. It had a massive move right there. I don't know what happened, but I'd wait on the green dot on that one. Just wait for the green dot. SBR, that one looks like it wants to print a green dot there. Again, I'd wait for confirmation of the green dot. Once you get the green dot, you then have your stop loss level, and the direction is in your favor. Okay, wait for confirmation. Here's Power, still consolidating also just right on that 50. This has been a frustrating trade for a lot of you, I know, but I think it's gonna pay off here. It's not breaking down below 25, and if these markets rip, it should go too. Again, not looking to sell till the stochastic RSI gets back up here to the white dotted line. You can wait on confirmation, or you can just use 25 cents as a stop loss there. Okay, that one still looks good. Here's TU again, trending below the 50, not touching it. RBC, nice takeoff there, but where's the stochastic? Okay, stochastic's up here, meaning we're looking to sell it. Okay, I'd be selling this week. Okay, that was the last time the stochastic hit 100. It was up here, and then it pulled back. What are we doing now? We're touching it. Okay, take your profits. Brett, I don't like it. Daily chart's just too far extended. Okay, I don't got any data on the weekly either. Okay, and that's a pretty toppy looking candle. I don't know. I'm taking profits here. You can wait for the red dot. If you want to set an alert, just hit the right click on that and set a small green dot alert for the daily. Small green dot, that's where I'd sell it. Okay, but I think you could probably see that here in the next couple of days. I'd be careful on this one. Okay, careful on this one. Stop loss is 0.059. Set that alert for the red dot on the daily, and that's where you sell it. Okay, if you want to play the continuation. Set the red dot alert on the daily. That's where you want to sell it. Okay, small green dot. When you get that, sell it. XLM we covered, just bullish on that one. That one's getting the daily green as well. Okay, weekly green. I'm buying it here, folks. 10 cents is my stop loss. That's a 10% risk to the downside. MYRE, giving you a green dot this week looks good. Okay, make sure this one holds 5 cents. But again, green dot this week. We're buying the week we get the green dot. The week we get the green dot, we enter the position. Here's green dot as well. We're entering the position. Buy it. Okay, it's a buy on the weekly chart. Here's PLTR. Wait for confirmation. We need the green dot confirmation. This one probably has earnings coming up here pretty soon. It looks good, but again, if they have earnings, oh, it looks like they beat on their earnings here. Nice, they had a big beat. So I'd say 20 is probably the current support there. But again, the weekly, that's red. So I like to wait for confirmation, folks. Wait for the confirmation of the green dot before you act. Here's Ethereum. This one, I don't know why this one's not on the looking to buy list. It should be. Yeah, I got two of them. So I like to use the Coinbase ones just because that's what I trade with. So let me go ahead and take that one out of my list. Okay, boom. So Ethereum, yes, does have the green dot, but again, what do we got? A big fat green candle. So what I'm looking for is pullbacks on the 4 hour. You can see you got a 4 hour big red dot forming. So on Ethereum, how I'm playing this is I got a big green circle, okay, an alert set for a big green circle on the 4 hour chart. When I get that signal, when I get that alert, that is when I'm going to take my position. Okay, you could set it for a small green dot alert if you want to be a little less conservative, but the big green dots on the 4 hour charts are the most bullish once you get the green dot on the once you get that green dot on the weekly. Okay, so I'm setting a big green dot on Ethereum, and I'll call this out for you guys. It's not going to be called out in the server. I'll have to do it manually, but I want to buy this thing at like 3,400. I don't know if that's going to come or not, because again, this weekly chart just looks like it wants to go straight up. So what you could do is actually set a stop loss up there at 3,600. Okay, make sure it holds 3,600 if you're playing this. I mean, look at that daily. I mean, this just looks like it's going to go bananas here. The markets are going to rip, folks. We're literally on the break of a massive pump here. Okay, massive pump. Okay, we're on the edge right now. Okay, green dots are everywhere, folks. Green dots are everywhere. Here's SoFi. This is more of a trader stock, folks. This is more of a trading stock here. You know, it's coming down here. It's holding on to $6.37 where we bounce like here, like a champ. But look at this. You're getting mixed signals all day long on this. Okay, this is when you're probably in on the daily trading. Okay, probably in on the daily trading. But make sure it holds 637 if you're long on it. SPY we covered. You had a topping candle there at the end of the week. But I like it above 520. I think the stochastic has more room to go. Okay, probably a couple, 2-3 more weeks of upward action until we hit that. And then that's when we can start to you know, take some off the table. But until that happens, I'd be a holder of SPY. Here's Snap. Snap Weekly's coming down here. So this is correcting. So I'm looking for a bounce on Snap at 14. Okay, I think you're gonna see a bounce at about $14. We'll see where this one pans out. Okay, but right now it just broke the daily 9. So yeah, I'm looking for a bounce at about $14 on Snap. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a daily alert on Snap here. I'm going to set one for a small, and again, that won't be called out. Unable to set this alert due to expired data permissions. Please visit your billing to renew your market data subscription. What? I don't know what that's all about, but fun stuff, right? So yeah, I'd be watching the daily on Snap right now. I'm not trading the weekly because again, you got a big red candle there, and look where the stochastic is at the moment. Okay, we're way up here. So waiting for a pullback there on Snap. Again, the opportunity to buy was on the week of the green dot. We got that at about $10. Went all the way up to 17. That was a 70% move. Okay, beautiful move. Now let's wait for the next green dot to enter. Here's BT. Can I really not set alerts again? What the hell? Okay, that's kind of stupid. I'll have to look into that afterwards. Okay, BT's taking off here on the weekly. Okay, stop loss down there. I'd be a buyer. Again, as long as the last dot is green, you're good. If you get a red dot where the stochastic RSI hits 100, you sell it. ALF? Oh my gosh, this thing's just consolidating right here. Okay, 30 cents is your stop on this one. You got a red dot this week, so be careful. Okay, be careful. Set a stop loss at 30. If it breaks 30, sell it because it's probably coming back down there to 21. 30 cents is your stop loss on ALF there. RXRX. Kind of an ugly candle there. I don't know. It's right on the mean. Not my favorite. It's a pharmaceutical company. I don't know about that one. I like STX a lot better here, bouncing off the 50. STX is looking beautiful here, folks. That is a freaking beaut right there. Okay, nice looking move there at 140. What is that, 146? Okay, what's the market cap on this? I want to know the market cap. Go over here to the research tool. STX USD. And again, guys, 100 likes on this video. If you just smash the like, show some support, I'll give away $500 worth of Bitcoin next week. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This is a $3 billion company. So this is a smart contracts application on Bitcoin. I'm going to be a buyer of this one this week, too. I really like the bounce here off of the 50. This one looks good. Okay, so I got INJ and STX as my top two. Those are going to be my top two buys so far. Followed by, what was the other one? I like Jasmy, too. Jasmy looking really good. And GRT. Okay, those are my top four. Those are like four no-brainers right now that I'm seeing so far. STX is definitely a good one. I think I want to diversify into that one a little bit too. APT, also getting ready for takeoff here. 736 is the level. OKE, that one's coming down a little bit there. I don't know about that one. I want to buy it closer to the 50. APT, what did I say on that one? Okay, stochastic starting to come off the floor. Stop loss on that's going to be 896. Very good chance we could see a green dot on this one this week or the next. FUBU, sitting at 125. This one's trading awful. Okay, again, where are we? We're below the 50. I think this one's going to get bought out by Netflix or something. I don't know. Okay, but again, I don't like the trend. It's too far of a downtrend for me. It needs to be up above our mean. Up above our mean. That's where we need to buy these things. This is like playing a buyout. Okay, you're playing on the fundamentals more than the technicals. FTM still bullish. That signal came last week, so move your stop loss up to 70 cents on this one. That one looks good too. Here's Dodge. Okay, that's going on the look at the buy list this week. I'm buying that this week off the green dot. Stop loss is 15 cents on that. SKL, scale. Okay, this one's looking good too. Stop loss is 0.079. Green dot this week, it's a buy. MLT, okay, way down there below the mean. You got to set a stop loss at 10 cents. About 10.5. 0.105 is your stop loss. That yellow line right there. Green dot should come this week or the next, but I don't like the fact that it's below our 50-week moving average, so I would not be a buyer of that one. I think there's some better names to own. Here's Woo, break it out here, 0.029. That one's looking good. Okay, that's a buy this week. It was a buy last week, but it's also a buy this week, looking good. MANH, that's a buy this week as well. Look at that, green dot. Okay, 0.025 is the level. ACH, that one's coming back down into the 200, into our moving average here. So that's looking good. We just need the green dot confirmation. Wait on the green dot confirmation on ACN there. Here's ELF, popping off here. Big green candle this week. Okay, that one looks really good. I play the 4 hour now. So come in here to the 4 hour, set your big green dot alert on the 4 hour, and that's where you enter. Okay, you could set the big one or the small one. The big ones are more bullish than the small ones. Okay, the big green dot has this shaded area right down here. Okay, you see that shaded area? Shaded area? Okay, those are the big green dots. The small ones don't have the shaded area. The big ones have the shaded area. Okay, so ELF is a buy this week, but again, I want to buy it like at 170 if possible. So again, I'm setting a big green dot alert on my indicator. Big green dot on the 4 hour chart for an entry. Again, because that is a fat candle right there. That is a big fat candle. Okay, so it could definitely continue. You can see some continuation. Just look to sell when the stochastic gets back up there. Buy it and look to sell it when the stochastic gets back up to 100. Or you get a red dot. That's how you play it. Again, I want to buy a little bit of a pullback on a smaller time frame here if we get it. That's why I got my alert set for the 4 hour big green dot. If it happens, boom. That'll be how to play ELF, but it looks like they beat on their earnings. They crushed their earnings. Okay, so that was a big breakout there on ELF. Very, very nice. Okay, and that one's just taking flight right now. Okay, gapping up, doing the dance. Wow. Yeah, I'm back into crypto now. I mean, there's not a lot of stocks I want to buy right now just because where the crypto markets are looking like they're going to go. Here's ROST, same thing. Ross Stores. Get in here to the 4 hour and just play the 4 hour. Again, you don't want to buy the 4 hour way up here. You want to buy the 4 hour down here. Okay, yes, you got the weekly alert. Congratulations. You're up 7%, 8%. Okay, wait for the little pullback on the 4 hour now. That's how you play it. Okay, once you get the weekly, play the 4 hour. Okay, once you get the weekly confirmation, make your entry, pinpoint your entry on the 4 hour, especially if it's a candle that looks like this, a big fat candle. Okay, your job after you get the big fat candle is to play the first pullback on the 4 hour. Okay, not buying up here on the 4 hour, but down here. So we're zooming into the chart. Okay, zooming into the chart once you get a big fat stick like that. Okay, if it's a little one, right? Play it. Okay, if it's a little one like Dodge here up 2%, boom, you're playing it. Okay, but it's not up. You're not buying this big massive pump up 78%. It's not the best way to do it. Okay, best way to do it is if you get a big fat stick like that is to play the 4 hour. Right now, I wouldn't be waiting on Dodge. I'd be taking my position on Dodge ASAP. Okay, here's SNSP. This one looks like it's, again, I'd look to sell that one when it gets back up there. Okay, it looks like another stock. I don't know what this thing does. But hold it, right? Hold it until the stochastic hits our white dotted line. Here's VST. Okay, doing the rippity-dippity here. What is this thing? Okay, that's a monster move there. What a move over the year. 500% move. What is this? VST. $500 billion company? No way. How are they a $500 billion company? That's a massive company. Wow. I don't know. That's an interesting stock there. A little bit too high of a market cap for me to want to trade, but that's just insane. If you got a big red dot down there, big green dot ever pulled back into the 50, I'd buy it. But yeah, I mean, that's just an insane move right there on VSP. We've got a few more names here. We're covering PNG. We covered this. Yes, it has a red dot, so set your stop loss at 40. MLN, that one's got a green dot as well, showing up this week. Stop loss is 1967. I'd be buying with a stop loss at 19 on MLN here. That one looks good. Rose consolidating right at that 200. Okay, the stop loss on this one's going to be 7 cents. That's where we wicked down and the buyer stepped in. Okay, wait for confirmation, but I don't see this one going lower than 7 cents. ERN, nice bounce there off the 50. This is called Eternity Chain. So your stop loss is going to be 340 on this. Okay, you can wait for confirmation. Stochastics on the floor, it's looking good. The last thing we need is the green dot for the confirmation. I don't see this one breaking down below $3. I don't see it breaking 3. Here's QI. Okay, setting up nicely. Stop loss on this one's going to be 0.013. 0.013 on this one. Okay, daily's just consolidating. I don't know what QI is about to do. QI looks like it wants to go bananas. And if AVAX, we got the signal on AVAX today. So QI is an AVAX ecosystem token. But when you get the one from their layer 1, so QI is built on the AVAX chain. So normally when AVAX goes, all the other altcoins go. And QI looks like it could be one that takes flight here. So green dot will be the confirmation on that one. I believe this one will get called out over in the Discord. I'm going to just set the alert just to make sure that we're going to get that, but I would be a buyer on the next green dot on QNT there. Okay, I'd buy the second we get that. Jasmine we covered. This one looks like it's about to break 3 cents and go do the rippity-dippity. Okay, I wouldn't be selling this one till the stochastic gets back up here at 100. That one looks really good. Here's Uniswap, another name I'd be playing the 4 hour on. The 4 hour is down here on the floor. This one looks like it wants to go too. I think, I think you could see a big move on Uniswap this week as well. Again, not looking to sell this one to the stochastic. It's back up there at 100, or we get the red dot on the chart, whichever one comes first. Last but not least, we got AKT. Again, time to buy this was down here at about $3 when we were closer to the 50. Right now, we're just sitting too far off of that 50 week, folks. Okay, 45% off of the average. Just too much to risk for me. It does have a green dot. If you're playing it, just use a stop loss at $4. Make sure it holds on, but I think there's some better names. I'll go ahead and share the altcoin watch list with you guys over there inside the Discord. So this is what we're watching this week, folks. Again, if you have a big fat candle, okay, on your chart, wait for the 4 hour to give you the signal. Okay, look at A. Okay, again, a big candle up. Now let's zoom into a smaller time frame and buy a dip. Okay, if we can get Abe at $100, that would be epic. Okay, I'm not saying that the trend's not going to continue. Again, we're not selling until the stochastic gets back up there at 100. But what I'm saying is, if something's up 30, 40, 50, 60%, wait a little bit. Wait till it to cool down and buy a big red day. Okay, because big red days always come. Right, everyone's piling into the market today because Bitcoin's up 2%. Bitcoin, by the way, looks like it's breaking out here. Okay, on the daily. That looks really, really good. The market's going to rip this week, folks. Memorial Day weekend, you're seeing it right here. All these green dots. My top 5 picks, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to say my top 4 cryptocurrencies to buy this week are going to be INJ, STX, Jasmy, and GRT, and pretty much every other thing on this list. I really like CRO too. I'm going to put that number 5. There's your top 5 for the week. INJ, STX, Jasmy, GRT, and CRO, and of course XLM and XRP, the ones that I have positions in currently. But I'm going to look to diversify into some of these names this week. Okay, if we get a big red day, I really like STX and where it's sitting. INJ looks good too. We're about to pop, folks. Stuff's about to fly. Those are my top 5 for the week. If you guys don't have the trading indicator, it's going to be over here inside of the Discord channel. Okay, you can click here. You can support the channel. You can learn more and get these alerts from us by joining the club. You guys can become a member, but it is free to join. You do not have to have a membership to be in the Discord. You just won't have access to everything. If you guys want to join, again, there's a link right here where you could sign up. And again, if we can get this video, folks, I want to do it this week. I want to give away $500 worth of Bitcoin. Okay, $500 worth of Bitcoin I'm going to give away in the Discord just like we did the other week. Okay, we gave away 1,000 here for hitting 1,000 subscribers. Okay, we'll give away 500 this week if we can get to 100 likes by next week. I hope we can get there. I hope I can bless somebody. And God bless you all. That's it for this week's video. If you guys got requests for next week, get them over here in the thread. And we'll be keeping you guys updated on the alerts throughout the week. If you guys need me, hit me in the Discord. God bless y'all. Peace.